Hey guys, welcome back to Detroit Garage. We've got the Diamond T in the shop here. Just going to pull the hood off and do a little investigation on this old 6-cylinder flathead. I haven't looked to see what kind of an engine it is, but I bet it's a Diamond T. They probably made their own engines by this point in time. So it's a flathead, 6-cylinder flathead Diamond T, and I think it's seized because they've removed the drive shaft and pulled the top of the gearbox off, and I can't turn the drive shaft. So if the engine is free, then maybe the transmission's seized, but I bet it's a seized engine. So anyway, we'll look into it. If it does turn over, we'll see if we can get it. So I suppose we'll call this one "Will It Run" video. Got no history on it. Don't know when it last ran, if it ever ran. So we'll find out. Okay, we took the hood and the front grille off. Just set it aside. Have a look here. And you can see telltale signs of somebody with a pipe wrench on here. So that's the crank start connector. It's kind of all banged up, but let's put a wrench on that, shall we? All right, we found an 1.5 wrench for it. And what do we have? Good news. It moves over. So we have to go into the transmission and see what's holding up here. It's seized solid. Yeah. So let's go find out what's wrong with this transmission. Maybe we might just have to unbolt it. I just want to start this up, see if it runs, and I guess sell it to a Diamond T enthusiast who wants an engine. All right, there she is. It always goes without saying it had a hard life. Oh, set up for doing some heavy duty maintenance. Oh yeah, everything's bound up. All right, we'll move some of these gears around and get it into neutral. Be right back. Yeah, this transmission has had a very, very hard life. There's been people shifting it who didn't know how to shift. So, ow. Let's see. All right, we freed it up. So I should be able to put the lid on, and I should be able to shift the gears. Let's see if it turns over. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. That is all right. Really nice. Yeah, so it was just bound up. They had, too many gears in the wrong place here. Wow, that's nasty. Look at that. Oh, I love it when you pull stuff like this. It's like an archaeology dig. Look at those teeth, eh? Somebody was not sliding it into the gear at the right RPMs. Wow, that's nasty. There, well, we got it free anyway, I think. So with any luck, I have to put the case back on. So here's the shift forks. It's just a simple 2-fork shifter. So I can slide that back on, and with any luck, we can get it to turn over. So we'll go to the front here. We'll see. You guys watch from back here. Make sure those gears turn. Let's see. Yeah, it's really, we got compression, so we might have ourselves a runner here. All right, yeah, okay. I got it figured out. There's no manual with this thing? What? What? How come there's no manual? I just got to get that other gear wiggled in there. All right. On further investigation, you see that pinion gear down there, that small guy? Half the teeth are gone. That was probably the fourth gear. Look at that. Wow, that is nasty. See that? That's just crazy. Half the teeth are gone, and so this transmission would have been popping out of gear in high gear. It would have just been, yeah, popping right out of gear. You couldn't hold it. All right, I pulled the shifter off, and we'll put it back in, line it up with the shift forks, and with any luck we can get it to shift. I could get the Diamond T running, and oh, I see, okay. Get the Diamond T running, and then I could drive it in and out of the shop. Okay, I got the shift rod back in. And we'll go install it and see if we can get it to shift. All right, guys, I got it to shift into first and neutral, and so neutral and then first. So that's a success. It's badly worn out, and this shift fork, this shift rod comes out of the forks quite easily, so I'll just have to be careful. But anyway, it's in neutral, and then I can go and start it now, if it'll run. Or should I say, get it ready to start. Second, well, can't get third or fourth, but first, second, and then that should be third, and then fourth, but I won't force it. No, that should be neutral. Yeah. Awesome. All right. The steering column is just put in there temporarily. Somebody's done some nasties to the shaft. So I'll have to get a universal joint and have a look at this, get that sorted out, see if I can find a diagram of one. But they've definitely done a nasty operation here. Yeah, the housing, there's a bearing there, and the end housing out of the steering box is gone. No input seal, nothing. Okay. And I don't have that. I'll talk to the owner and see if he's got that stuff. If you can't see clean, your oil or filter needs attention. Isn't that cool? I'd say $10 says as soon as I put gas into this carb, it's gonna pour gas everywhere. Yep. This is the fuel line. Oh, it even has a fuel pump down here. Yeah, I hate it when guys do this. Instead of unhooking the fuel line, they just cut it. And there's the fuel pump right there. Pretty nasty, hey? Anyway, we'll figure a way of getting this going without having that fuel pump running. And I'll just use gravity feed. Yeah, you can tell a lot by the wiring harness and all that stuff. You know, whoever owned this in the past was never going to restore it. They just decided to cut the parts off of it. Or this guy bought an engine with it cut like that. Maybe this will help. Oh, I see, okay. Anyway. We just want to see if this is going to run. And how well it runs. So that's all for this video, guys. I've run out of time, so again, thanks for checking in, and we'll catch you on part 2 will it run video, and by then we should be further into it. Get a battery, check the starter, get some ignition and some fuel, and see if it'll run. But at least it turns over. All right, thanks a lot, and take care.